life's a bitch, but that's fine because I am not about that negativity anymore. Hi. That was the greatest introduction. Come on, fight me, bitch. Um, I've got no words. I struggle so much. Okay, so I am Cameron. My name's Cameron. I am Cameron. Cameron is me. So that was fun. I am going to tell you how you can manifest. That's the wrong book. And how you can manifest whatever you like. Now it sounds crazy to think like, oh my god, I can have anything that I want. I can have, you know, I can have money. I can have a best friend who is a multimillionaire. I can be a multimillionaire. I can find love. I can bring back an ex into my life. I can do almost anything possible just by a thought. So I am doing an experiment for university at the minute. I've not told anyone about it. I'm keeping it completely secret, hopefully. I'm gonna try it out. So I am manifesting a celebrity to message me as an experiment. Now, for this, I am, you know what, by the time this video is out, I've just realised it'll probably be too late for uni people to be like, oh my god, that's a complete secret. They probably won't watch this anyway because no one supports me. But, you know, if anyone is like that with you, please cut them out because you do not need that negativity either. What I did was I wrote down, no, this is still ongoing. It's not manifested yet, but I have done this with people who have wanted to message me before, who aren't celebrities, people who I've met. Now, when you've met someone, you've got that connection with them, whether that's a memory, whether that's just being in the same room as them. You know, just you need to just believe with stuff like celebrities. You've got to make your own scenario. You know, you've got to have created a past image of you two together. You know, you've got to think like, okay, so if I want this celebrity to message me in a friendly way, then you must think like, you know, oh yeah, we went for a fun day out, and we went to fair and it was fun. We had good fun. We took some of our other friends as well, and we had a good time. You know, that thought is then, you know, you've created that thought. So that thought then goes to say like, okay, I believe that this has happened, so maybe in the future that will happen, maybe something else similar will happen. But I had a dream once when I met this one boy, and we were in a hotel room, which doesn't sound great, but we were just cuddling, and then a week later we actually were in a hotel room cuddling, which was just, to me it was insane, because it actually happened. I've always believed in the law of attraction, but this one just, I've never manifested a person doing something with me. So I actually, you know, seen this come to life, and I was like, oh my god, I've only ever manifested images, so like hearts, or something that follow me, butterflies, frogs, you know, stuff that you don't really see every day. You see hearts more or less, but I used to imagine seeing hearts, but I'd start to see them in stuff like, I could be looking at that wallpaper and like, say for instance, say it was a different wallpaper, but there'd be a little heart shape in the wallpaper, which is like dead discreet. Or maybe there'd be spit on the floor and it was shaped in a heart. Maybe there'd be dog poo, cat poo. Maybe there'd be, you know, just a chewy that was spat out and it was in the shape of a heart, the formation of a heart. No, not every heart is perfect like this, but you know, it's still that outline of a heart. I believe it. You don't have to believe it. If not, then this video is not for you. But either way, I've got to believe that this has already happened. So, or this is happening now. It was pretty much, you know, me and this celebrity have, you know, we've had the best conversation. We are FaceTiming every night and just talking about like how our day went, how things, what things drive our souls, what type of things we like to do, and it moves deeper into the likes of, you know, what we were like when we were younger, what our biggest dream is, what could we do if we own the world for the day, if we could change one thing in the whole of the world, what would it be? You know, that type of stuff, which is just meaningful and deep talks. You know, not every talk has to be about, you know, the typical stuff, but I like to have deep talks, and I think that as being a friend with someone, that you need to have that deep talks, but also you need to be able to have those conversations where you can support each other in the best way possible. So I say that, you know, we always support each other. There's nothing but love, light, abundance, and there be no jealousy. I'd always put no jealousy, because no true friendship has jealousy. You're always happy for your friends, and if you're not happy for your friends, then you're not a friend. I can't preach that enough. But anyhow, let's move on to the next thing. I've been doing this now for 2 days. The first this day when I did it in this book was not documented, but because I'm trying to do it for university as well, hopefully that they let me put it on as a performance, a video performance. I done it today and I recorded it today for the journal, and I said, you know, I said the same things, but I added bits more. So, you know, I added this time how it feels to know this person. So, there's no jealousy, just abundance. He makes me feel so happy and smile and laugh, and I do the same for him. And when we talk, we both just love to be in each other's company, because we make each other happy as friends do. So I'm seeing it in a friendship type of way. I don't want to manifest a relationship with a celebrity who I don't know. Do you know what I mean? You can't. I don't really like to manifest love with the law of attraction, and I don't think anyone should, because it sort of feels like you're taking away their free will. Maybe it doesn't, but it just doesn't seem nice to think, oh, they only love me because I've made them love me with some higher force, and that's just, it doesn't sit right. With this one, I said how we'd FaceTime each other all the time and we'd call each other, but I also started off with something that I was thankful for. So I had this experience with a boy who, the boy in the hotel room, used me for all sorts. He done stuff in my head that was like, you know, it didn't sit right, and you know, I fell in love, and this boy just blocked me. I'm not going to speak about that, but he blocked me, and I was like, you know, so hurt, and I was still thinking like, oh, we're still gonna get together. I know he's blocked me, but you know, when I got drunk, I messaged him straight away, and when I'd be crying on me, like, you know, the kitchen floor, because I was feeling really down about him just blocking me out of nowhere without having an explanation. You know, that's reasonable. You know, stuff happens, and I've let that go now. But I was thankful to the universe for helping me to realise that I don't need no man, bitch. I mean, it's nice to have a relationship every now and again, but once you've been out of that, like, I just thought I needed that. And I thought, you know, the way my mental health was at the time, I was thinking, right, I need a boy. That's the only thing that's going to make me happy. But the only thing that can make you happy is you. You can't be happy in a relationship without being happy with yourself first. And you've got to be happy with yourself to be able to get that relationship. You can manifest a relationship without manifesting a specific person. Maybe that specific person will come to you when you're manifesting a relationship. But you should never, I don't think, say, like, he will be mine. Because I tried to do that, and it got, like, I got so hurt over everything, because I became obsessed with this person at a point, because I just kept thinking, like, you know, like when he was out with a boy, because I have friends on his Snapchat, and he'd be like out with a boy, and I'd be like, I get that jealous, and I'd be like, oh, that boy, who's that boy, like, and then, you know, I'd just be really hurt, and I'd cry because I was this obsessed, because I was saying, like, he is mine, that is my person, that, you know, I've manifested him, so why is he with other people? And it's just pretty much not a nice cycle to be attached to, so it's best to stay away from that type of stuff. However, let's move on with the video. So, along with manifesting that text message, which is an experiment that hopefully will work. I believe that it works. I think it's already worked in another reality right now, in the same reality but in so much time forward, and in different realities as well maybe. But we are talking on a friend basis, and that's something that is making me happy, it's making him happy. When you manifest, you've got to put yourself in the situation of that last scenario of the outcome what you want. So I want the celebrity to message me. The celebrity has already messaged me. I know the celebrity, and the celebrity knows me. So that means that, you know, we both know each other. That's my belief. However, we do. Okay, so I had some bit of trouble because I ran out of storage. I've had to delete a few videos, so that was fun. Let's move on. I forgot what I was talking about, to be completely honest. It's coming to me, it's coming to me. Bitch. Okay, so I ran into another issue. I don't know what it is, but I've just bought more iCloud storage to be told that I've still not got enough storage, so I don't know what that is, but Apple, sort your game out please, babe, because I'm not playing. And I like to over-explain things like I am now, so that's fun. Anyway, however, what I was saying was that, okay, so I might not really know him in theory, but I know him and he knows me, and we have a good friendship. We have a solid friendship. We're really supportive of each other. We understand if, you know, we overstep each other's boundaries a bit, say something that someone doesn't like, or, you know, that type of thing. And everyone must have doubted it. You know, you can't do a manifestation, I don't think, and not doubt it. Even if you don't, you might not doubt it in the future. Like, you know, you might learn to forget how to doubt stuff, but a natural human trait is to doubt what we do, because we get put down so much these days, and because we get put down, we doubt everything that we do because we overthink things. So the thing you've got to stay strongest in is to not overdoubt. So that doesn't make sense. Don't doubt, not overdoubt. So what you're gonna do is, if you have doubts like, oh, why hasn't this person messaged me in 3 days of doing the manifestation? Okay, it takes time. It does. It takes time. And you know, it's horrible. It is absolutely horrible and annoying, and sometimes it's just like, what's going on? But however, if you really want it, you'll overpower your doubts. So what I tend to do when I have doubts is I tend to think like, okay, yeah, you know, before I did doubt myself a bit, and you know, that was a bit stupid of me, but maybe this person just hasn't came to a time of their life where they're meant to meet me just yet. Like, maybe they're just too busy right now, or maybe when I've done it with people who I know who've been wanting a message from, whether that be a boy or, you know, a job place, like maybe they haven't got around to look at my application yet, maybe they are busy, maybe they're actually in a relationship and they're just breaking off that relationship to start to message me, or like they feel scared, so they're just trying to find the time or right response to you. There's always a reason for why it's not happened yet, and there's a time delay as well when you do manifestation. So time delay is just so everything is clear. Your intentions have always got to be clear before you send it out to the universe. Your intention has got to be 101% clear. Otherwise, you know, I could say I can manifest an ex back into my life, and I've actually done this as well. Now, I've manifested an ex to come back into my life, and the wrong ex has came back into my life, and it's funny now, but it was so embarrassing and humiliating and annoying at the time. But then when I made it clear, the other ex came back. Now, I don't want to see either of the exes, and this was only last week. I suggest that with seeing exes, but that's just my personal opinion. But you can manifest your ex to come back into your life, whether that's for friendly reasons or whatever. But it's the first time I ever manifested something with the person. Actually, I was wrong saying that this is the first one, but I did manifest that I wanted to make things okay with one of my exes because we ended on really bad terms, and I like to leave things on good terms in case, you know, I might die and they might feel like shit. They might die, I might feel like shit. I just wanted that sort of you know, we're gonna just make up and we're gonna be okay and we'll leave things on good terms. We ended up talking a bit and almost trying out again, but then they were a bit of a nasty pasty, for say, and I still fell for them after that, and I just, there's a time, sorry, this is anything to like a little lecture about exes, but there's a time where you just gotta let it go, and that's where I'm at right now, and that's why I'm thankful for the universe to allow me to not think that I need to rely on a boy anymore for happiness, because you bring your happiness and you can manifest your own happiness. And I think that manifesting works better once you've found happiness. You know, you can still do it when you're a bit sad and negative, but I think it comes from a better place when, you know, when you're happy. One more thing is you've got to make your intentions 100% clear. I've already said that, but with that I also mean you've got to make sure that what you want is a positive thing, because I've manifested stuff before, and like with the ex coming back into my life, it was negative, it was really negative, and it was so destroying to my mental health. So you've got to make sure that you put the intent of happiness out there and positivity. You've got to say that you want nothing but love, light, purification, you know, all things positive. Not you can't just say, oh, I want to be happy, or oh, I want my ex back in my life, and that's done. No, you've got to say like, this person makes me feel happy, I make them feel happy. We both have nothing but love, light, positiveness, good vibes, you know, all that type of great stuff. Just like and subscribe if you want to.